Hello, welcome to Kurdish lessons of my Alice. Yes, so this one is the second part of oblique case. So I named this video session as the secret of Kurdish oblique case. The secret here, the secret is oblique and negativity in Kurmanji, especially oblique because you need to memorize many things: gender, number, and definite, undefinite. So that's why it looks very hard, but it is normal. It is just a new system for our learners. So let's continue. So here's our lovely notes. So as I said here there are pronouns, direct pronouns, oblique pronouns. Direct pronouns are as, to, أو, أم, هود, أو, من, my, or me. Ta, we, ma, one. Okay, so and we said endings if you need to use a noun in oblique case. So for feminine it is a, definite, masculine e, plural an, indefinite eke, eki, anan. For example. So here where I was showing you this with so here I said when it is possessor's form, right? So let me give you more example here. For example, you want to say the name of the book, right? Name of the book. So here the owner, the possessor is the book. Book has a name, the name of the book. So book should be in oblique form, right? In oblique form. So it means we will say nave pertuke. Because pertuk is a feminine noun, and you always say nave pertuke. Nave pertuke guloke. Nave pertuke Harry Potter. Nave pertuke tui. You are okay. And if it's an indefinite book, like the name of a book, so in this case we will use this eke because indefinite feminine ending, and it will be nave pertuke buloke. The name of a book is buloke. Okay, so book is feminine, you need to use these endings. And for masculine, bajar is or let's say Gundi, bajar is three. Gund is a masculine name and it means village, right? So the name of the village, so village has a name. So the owner is village, right? The owner is village, so it means we will say Nave Gundi. Okay? Nave Gundi, the name of the village. Nave Gundi Karbana, the name of the village is Karban. And if it is indefinite, Nave Gundaki Karbana. The name of a village is Karban, right? So, for example, Likarborane, in the Karboran, Gelek Gundhana, there are many villages. Nave Gundaki Karbana, Nave Gundaki Daywana, Nave Gundaki Nizam, Tatatanta, Nave Gundaki Zaze, Nave Gundaki Khalilai, okay? And if it is plural, we said for definite an, for indefinite unknown. مثلا nave walatan, naven walatan. The names of countries. Naven walatan, deleki, tavli, heaven. Like, oops, the names of the countries. The names of the countries are very complicated. complicated. Navin Walata. If you want to say like the names of some countries, you will say Navin Walatanan. Navin Walatanan. Natively haven't. The name of some countries are natively have. Natively haven't. Navin Walatanan natively have. Okay. So it is how we use the possessor. Okay. And I said with prepositions, you use the oblique form again. For example, again, let's have a look at the word partook. It's feminine. So you can say, so لسه partuke on the book. لسه partuke. لسه partuke. لسه partuke تلفونك حي. لسه partuke تلفونك حي. You say لسه partuke on the book. But لسه partuke on a book indefinite. لسه partuke تلفونك هي. لسه partuke جلهنا. Okay, so it's feminine. And if it's a masculine noun, for example, what is masculine? Masculine. I need something masculine. مثلا خاني is house, right? It's a masculine noun. So we'll say لسر خاني of the house. If it is indefinite, لسر خانيكي. لسر خانيكي چويك هيا. Or چويكك هيا. Like that is a verb on a house, any house. Okay, we don't know which house, but on a house there is a bird. Okay, so it's indefinite. And لسر معسيان on the tables. لسر كرسيان on the chairs. On the chairs. So when it is plural, if it is indefinite, you say لسر كرسيان on some chairs. On some chairs. لسر كرسيان جلهنا. There are some clothes on some chairs. You're indefinite. There are chairs, we don't know whose chairs, which chairs to say لسر كرسينا. Not important which kursi it is, okay? So it is when it is with preposition. So the rule is, remember, with possessor you need oblique, with preposition you need oblique, and the last one is an object. So I said as تدبينن, to من دبيني, as one دبينم, I see them, right? But if you need to use any noun, how to do that? So as partuke debinem, I see the book, it's definite book, okay? As partuke debinem, I see a book, okay? Or as partuke debinem, I am reading a book. I am reading a book. But if you need to use plural form, as partukan debinem, I see the books. As partuknan, indefinite plural, as partuknan, I see some books. Not important. I see some books. Oh, you know, when we use this indefinite, it means we want to say that the people we speak don't know these books, or we didn't talk about it before. But when I say as partukan dohinam, probably the person I speak knows to which books I refer, okay? Also important. Or as روزنامه ذكر I buy the newspaper, the definite one, newspaper. Or as روزنامه که ذکرم, I am buying newspaper, not important which it is, okay? Newspaper. And if it is plural, as روزنامه ذكرم, I am buying the newspapers. I am buying the newspapers, okay? It's really important. مثلا, so as you know, so the words قهوة, coffee, is feminine. Water, av, is water and it's feminine. Chai is tea and it is feminine. So that's why we say as قهوة, chai, ave, vedhum. I am drinking tea, coffee, water. But if you want to say I am drinking one coffee, as قهوة vedhum, as قهوة vedhum. As her الصباح ave vedhum. I drink a water, like, yeah, it means like a bottle or a glass of. As vedhum. As vedhum, as chai vedhum, as chai chedicum, as قهوة chedicum. These are really important. So now we will do some exercise. I read 4 or 5 English sentences and you will try to translate them. Okay? So the first one, I don't see the kids every morning. The first one. The second one. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah. So the first one, I don't see the kids every morning. 2. My dad doesn't buy fruits every week. Okay. 3. They don't read books, or we don't ask questions. So now I want you to stop the video and translate these sentences and to see your answers, okay? So you stop, translate them, and then we will check. So for the first one, subject is I. So as, what is the verb? It is to see, detail, and negative form is nabinum, as nabinum. So, but subject and then adverb, harsbah, every morning, and object. It is the kids. So it means we need to use a kid like here with on, it's definite, okay? So as harsbah, zaro kan nabinum. I hope you translated correctly. Again, as harsbah zaro kan nabinum, plural. My dad doesn't buy fruits every week. Nabinum, her hafta. So fruit is feki, and we need plural form fekiyan, nakre. Bavemen, her hafta, fekiyan, nakre. Okay, it's plural here. They don't read books. أو برتقان ناخوينن. They don't read books. أو برتقان ناخوينن. Okay, we don't ask questions. So pers is, as a noun, it's question. And the verb is persin. So persin is to ask. Pers is question. Person, na. Person. Person, na person. Okay, as zaroka na binam, to person na persi. Okay, here. So you see, it is really important to use oblique. It's a whole system. Now, okay, so let's say sometimes I see a friend of mine. Okay, a friend of mine. How to say this one? Sometimes I see a friend of mine. Jarnan as now a friend of mine, it's like indefinite, a friend. So in English you never know the gender of friend, but in Kurmanji you have to know it. So let's say it is a female friend, and indefinite we will need a K. Okay, so Jarnan as havaleke. Sometimes I see a friend, or if you want to use like or إضافة, it will be جارنا as حوالي أخوة دبينا. جارنا as حوالي أخوة دبينا or جارنا as حوالي كي دبينا. So here what we did is إضافة. Don't mix إضافة with oblique. So and now so we use the same form of oblique with present, right? Present, direct or indirect object. So it means مثلا wait, I want to make it colorful. So مثلا as برتقان ددم خوانده کارم. It means I give books to students. So you see here, direct object is partuk. So I want to use it plural form, so I need partukan. And indirect object is khondekaran to the students. It's in plural form. So as partukan khondekaran. Same form for future. As a partukan bedem. khondekaran. Okay, as a partukan bedem khondekaran. With model as دخوازم partukan bedem khondekaran. Okay, so you see with future, present, and models, direct and indirect objects are in oblique form. But in the past, just indirect objects. Past, it is confusing if you didn't study past yet. In the past tense, indirect object in oblique form, because direct object should be in nominative form. You will learn why when you study past tense. So it means as chum male. Mal is a feminine word and it is an object, so you need to add a. As chum male, I went to the definite form. And if you say as chum maleke, I went a house. I don't know which house it is. I went a house, maybe mine, your, his, her, doesn't matter. As chum maleke, as chum bajareki, as chum gundeki, as chum mala hevaleki. Okay. So yeah, for past, don't panic. So you will see, you will learn how and why do we use these forms as chum maleke, of course. Okay. For now, that's all. I hope you will learn more with this video. Please write me your questions as a commentary. I am always ready to answer your questions. Thank you so much for following, for supporting me. Have a perfect day. And the meeting.